Am I good to go?
Yeah.
When you think about Christmas, you always think about the jolly old St. Nicholas or peace on earth. And that usually pertains to most Christmas movies. However, with the movie Jingle All the Way, that deals with more of the product side, which unfortunately has come to drive Christmas season. And that's why I believe that Jingle All the Way is a very underrated movie, because people always overlook it when they're looking for the nice, happy Christmas movies. Jingle All the Way is a movie that stars Arnold Schwarzenegger, which I think is really funny because it's a comedy movie. And sometimes it's just really hilarious to see the big bad Terminator walking around town, running around town, fighting people to find some little Turbo Man doll for his son. That's why I believe that this movie is really funny, and it's also something that a lot of people don't understand about it is at the end of the movie, it does have that good feeling. It does teach you some lessons about family and whatnot. Overall, though, there are those great Christmas movies such as Miracle on 34th Street or It's a Wonderful Life that almost make you cry. But sometimes during Christmas season, you just want to laugh and laugh at Arnold Schwarzenegger and laugh at him try and speak English when he really can't. That's it.
Rees, I just want to commend you because that was very, very, very impressive. Because I remember the last couple speeches you gave, it was very, very serious, very stern. But you really showed a lot of emotion there. So I really thought that was impressive.
And did you guys hear any fillers? That's the theme of today's meeting.
One. Just one.
All right, so Colin heard one, but awesome job. Especially after the activity, you had a little bit mixed in, but you won in this. Awesome job there. Let's pick up on that. Any other feedback for Rees?
Just wait, go ahead.
Yeah, I think because it was at the middle of your speech, but I guess you ran out of the words, but you paused instead of having verbal distraction.
Yeah.
And it was really good.
Yeah, all these little key turning points along the way. Awesome job.
What do we think of the hand gestures? What hand gestures do we see a lot of? Miller?
You just don't use your forward. You tend to use subtle gestures right in this region rather than a single dramatic, a double dramatic, a single subtle, a double subtle. You tended to concentrate them here, but you were still doing variation. That's what's important.
I would say definitely always a strength of Rees, I would say, is his verbal characteristics, that it has that presence and everything in his voice, and it's a very good, sincere tone, I would say. Volume?
Yeah, he had an
Critique?
ambitious thing to focus on.
How was
It was
volume?
varying the volume and the tone, the speed.
Was the volume varied, would you say?
Not very, but it was loud enough for me.
Okay, so volume was loud enough, but maybe could have been varied?
Do you guys agree with that? Varying the tone? And yeah, that means you focused on a good thing then, because you can even further improve that. You're off the charts in all these areas except for this. So how can he go about varying? What do you guys mean exactly by varying his tone? Could you hear him back there, Mark?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, so your projection's good.
Maybe yelling at the wall will help. I mean, the tone, it's there, but it's hard to, like, there were moments in your speech I felt where you could have exaggerated and, like, emphasized more if you raised your voice more. I think that's an area that I struggle with, too, is because I noticed you did raise your voice a little bit, but it wasn't, you could have gone higher with it, I think. So is that what you kind of mean by varying the volume / tone?
I would say more in terms of, sometimes doing really loud, and then, you sometimes soften up a little bit. More so of that. You want to try that, actually?
Go ahead, give it a
Go
try.
ahead.
Yeah, try since. Should you have a sense, or want me to tell you since?
Tell me something to say.
Okay, poke the corner, will be your way.
Wait, what?
Poke the corner, will be your way.
Alright. Park the car in the Harvard yard.
Is that, do you think we could have done a little bit, let's do a stronger crescendo, a stronger.
Alright. Park the car in the Harvard yard.
That's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is particularly important for you because you as an individual, you almost have an aura about you. You know, you walk in and immediately all the eyes are on you. You've got this kind of confidence. You sit up straight, right? You walk, you've got the hand motions to a science almost. You walk around, everything's perfect. But the problem is, now that you have everyone's attention, how do you keep it? see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The way you do this, and this isn't just in public speaking, this is in anything, is by varying it up, by changing it, by making it dramatic. And that's why these kind of things, the whole enunciation and then up and down, ups and downs, what they do is they keep us in the loop. They keep us wanting something new. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So now that you already have their attention, your focus should be how do I keep it?
It's like the theatrics is what Marty's saying. It's the spices. and
Yeah.
everything. That's very, very good point.
Yeah, very well put. Yeah.
Very good, though. Very-
Excellent job, Rees.